Hello guys, welcome to Celebrity Lifestyle TV. My boss, I love this your office chair. It's
Thank you,
beautiful.
sir. Thank you.
What's that on your ear? Oh my god. Oh my god. Who you use?
so, I think I'm sharing this video now. I'll share with the Lion Mark family to see how we can sharply put our mouth on this issue. Well, thank you for inviting me on this live, and for everyone watching and those who are still going to see this live video after this particular section. We encourage you guys to subscribe to Celebrity Lifestyle TV. Yes, so just subscribe, drop a comment, and possibly share this video because this mandate of ours will not be taken away from us. We'll try as much as possible to hold on to it
Recover the mandate.
and recover that mandate. Yes. So, my chairman, before I want to ask you a question, but before I ask the question, make I share the video, then see if others will join. Yeah, I've shared it. Shared it. So, my question will come in this form. Wetin you really think say go be this Supreme Court judgment we we dey go for so? What do you really
Um,
think will be the
consi-
outcome?
Considering the antecedent of the Labour Party presidential candidate, who happens to be our own,
Yeah.
he has always had this record of should I say getting back his mandate from court. He did
Okay.
it twice in Anambra. And I want to state that the whole world is watching. The whole world is watching because this election, everybody saw how it went to and how everything went. Everybody saw it because of the awareness on social media. If you
Yes.
check on Google, I think the most trending topic since the last 1 month, what the whole world, I don't know if I'm right, I stand to be corrected, happens to be Nigeria election, P2B.
Yes. It has actually been the most trending
So
topic for a while
yeah,
now.
so the whole world is interested. They want to know what has been going on and what is going on and how it is going. And a lot of persons have lost trust in the judiciary. Even me, as a
Yes.
person, I've lost trust in the judiciary. But now is the time for the judiciary to at least try to build back that trust that they've lost. You understand? If
Yes.
you going by his press conference yesterday, I know he has more than enough evidences to prove to the world that he's actually the winner of this election. If you listen to Atiku, Atiku wasn't sounding too sure of himself from his press conference. He was just reading from an already written speech, reading out and making out. Our candidate did not insult anybody. He did not insult INEC. He only made his point clear that everybody should remain calm. That is going to prove to the world that we won this election, of which I'm very sure we won. In my ward alone, you know, Biafra local government in Rivers State, I am very sure we deliver more than 5,000 votes for P2B. And it did not reflect in Obiapo's results. When Obiapo's result was called at the state collection office, it did not reflect. So, but we have our evidences. Our evidences are all clear. It's all over the internet. Even if you're a judge, you see the evidences are glaring. You see it all over everywhere. What we're actually calling for is for things to be done rightly. INEC told us that they were going to transmit these results from the polling unit. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. If you watch, most of the House of Rep members that where Labour Party won, they were actually the places where
Bring your sister for.
they transmitted the House of Rep results, transmitted the Senate before they now started doing the fraud, which they called
Sorry,
the
guys,
Rivers
this
was not
chairman is
uploaded.
disturbing, so I think he wants to join us. So we'll stay together. So,
Birthday boy.
yeah, you're saying something very interesting here. Another question I want to ask is this: like, we know that the judiciary system in this country is very poor, and it doesn't help. It doesn't. It's very discouraging. It dey discourage a lot of people. It dey discourage a lot of people, and it dey make people believe say going to court might not have any
Go lose. Say you go
yeah,
lose.
yes. My question be say, do you think INEC was bought? Do you think INEC was bought? Was INEC bought, or
I actually think they were not bought. They were not
okay?
bought over, but then it was a plan they had from time before now. If you watch late November, there were rumors that INEC were not going to transmit these results. And INEC released a memo defaulting. INEC released a memo saying that this thing wey una dey rumor for Twitter na social media monger say na lie o, of which
Yes,
the memo is online. The memo is online. The memo is online. Everybody saw it. So if you can see, it's an already planned game. Even the whole cashless policy, whole thing. I am feeling they did all that to make the citizens feel that they want to conduct a credible election, of which you and I know this election wasn't credible. The only thing the Beavers did, I'm not condemning the Beavers totally. The only thing the Beavers did that I'm very happy about is that those figures they used to tell us before, they used to bring those
yes,
figures they used to bring from Kano, Lagos,
yes,
Sokoto, and all this.
yes,
We did not see them in this election. And the observers are saying
exactly.
that this election had the highest turnout. So that
And
means
again,
if and we had less than 20 million voters, both the council vote and everything, we are less than 20 million. So that means
and
over the
again,
years,
there was something, my principal and my own president, for me, oh, that's my president. There was something he said yesterday at the press conference he had, and he said what he said was that this particular election has one of the highest turnout in the history of Nigerian election, and the figures went up with over 11 million eligible voters. Now, why did the votes dropped even to the candidate who claimed he won?
yes,
You understand? Why did the votes dropped even to the candidate who claimed he won?
that's an issue because I sat back to analyze the whole scenario and the whole issue. I was not saying so all these 5 million voters, 5 million votes, 4 million votes they used to bring from Kano all through the years. If you look at Kano votes in 2015, it was above 5 million. But
Yes,
now it's below 1.5. Kwankwaso got 900 and something thousand votes. The rest got little below 400,000 each or so. P2B did not even get up to 100,000 in Kano. So that
that is
means
that's to show
that is
the heavy rate of manipulation.
yes. So over the years they've been manipulating, but in this last election they played with the wrong generation because we have proofs. Yesterday INEC were deleting their tweets. You saw it, it was trending. They are deleting their tweets, blocking some people for people that were actually airing their views. They blocked most of them. So you can imagine an independent body blocking somebody that is maybe trying to raise criticism against them.
The report I'm also getting is that over six states have decided to sue, although this one is under the PDP, that's the People Democratic Party, that have decided to, over six governors, have 6 states
I
have,
decided to
have
sue.
yes, have decided to sue INEC and to ensure that the election is dissolved and possibly retaken again. These are many more, like
That,
some of the reports we are getting so far.
for me, the INEC chairman was not transparent enough. He wasn't. He was not. If he was transparent, the moment three political parties, the leading political parties, walked out of the collation center, you will try to know what the problem is. The first objection that Dino Malai raised, Dino Malai was like that the rec and the scope should accept that the result they are calling is exactly the result that is being uploaded. That they should accept the fact that this is exactly the result that is being uploaded. So I don't see anything. I don't see it being an issue for you to say, as the rec or as the scope of Abia State, the result I'm about to call is exactly the same result that is being uploaded. You find out you
Yes,
go to INEC server when they claim they have started uploading results. You go to INEC server, for instance, you check Etiosa local government, you will see results of last year in Nasarawa State. Some of the polling units when you check, you see youth corpers selfie, selfie of a youth corper as a polling agent as a result. In Obiamo 2 days ago, they discovered result sheet inside the bush. Is this the kind of election that we want to do to elect a good leader?
already voted result sheet.
Yes, result sheet containing result sheet that is duly signed with all the party agents. And in that result sheet, Labour Party won. In that result sheet,
Can you
Labour
imagine?
Party won. And they discarded it in the bush.
People
That
are,
means voiding that whole electoral process of that polling unit. They voided it.
somebody just said, I don't care what PDP wants to do, so long as so far it's on the wings of putting the right candidate in the person of respect of Peter Obi. Yes, Mr. My uncle, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for really joining. Please, the thing is this for me. Oh, I will always say from me, I like what Mayor Ode is saying here. I feel the first thing we need to do is avoid friends like your state governor. Yes, we need to avoid
100%.
friends like your state governor.
Yes.
Your state governor is the only person that can,
Can be bought over.
it not just brought over anything that has to alleviate his status, he will do it, not minding what others feel. Yes, he will preach the gospel of Jesus Christ to you. Meanwhile, at the back of from your back, he's whipping you bitterly. That's how bad it is. Was yes, for me, I feel PDP and Labour Party should have an alliance and take this issue very serious. And in fact, if the two parties come together and take this issue, like talk about this issue very serious, the Supreme Court will even see that yes, this is not just about one person or a group of people trying to feel like this process was not free and fair. They will take it serious. Like Atiku said he took the sitting president to court 11 times, and while he did that, the judiciary system was still active, and he's hoping that this time around that he's going back to that same system, that it remains the same. But even if it doesn't remain the same, they will find a way around it. Now, if Obi, although Obi is someone who he loves working independently, Like yesterday, while he was addressing the press, he said, this is not a problem to involve the international community or the global community. That is, yes, that's actually something that we ourselves should handle as a Nigerian. It's a Nigerian problem, and it's a problem that we should handle as a people in Nigeria. You know, that alone was really a statement
See a
to
country now,
uphold
I cannot
our
even
fight.
do a live video in peace. Internet will keep shaking. This is the kind of country we are into. And somebody
Yeah.
is helping somebody that is not stable to become a president. Sending youth. The issue I'm even having is that I pity the youth corpers that allow themselves to be used to rig
Well, a lot of
election.
them, a lot of them said it was at gunpoint, although there's no evidence to confirm that truly it was
There
at
is no
gunpoint.
evidence to confirm that it was at gunpoint. So they collected money. I was
Yes.
listening to Ibiome yesterday. He was preaching. He said some youth corpers collected $200. $200. That is less than $200 to rig
200 is not 250,000 now.
to rig election. And you come out. The person you helped to rig into power is not going to do anything to help you get a job.
And he will not employ you.
He will not employ
He will
you.
not employ you. There is no job opportunity for you. $200. Let's say you're owing house rent. You pay that house rent. Which house wey $200 go even fit pay house rent for this country sef?
I don't think there is any house in Port Harcourt that you can use $200 to pay
To
for.
pay house
Except
rent.
it's a one room.
One room
But if
inside
it's
a
a
chair,
studio, if, it,
or
if it's a studio room which they call the self-contained in Port Harcourt, you should keep like 250, 300. For some high side, you need to have like 300, 400,000. So if you're collecting $200 to rig election, I wonder what you now be eating after paying the house rent.
that is it. That's the dead country we find ourselves. It's really not funny, but we hope and pray that the process gets better.
Yeah, what they want the obedience to do, they got disappointed. They wanted us to do a protest. They will now move to burn down INEC offices in several locations. So when you
Yes,
get to the court, they will tell you that the evidences were all burnt down as a result of the protest.
yes,
But now, that's why before any protest started, they started warning that don't scatter government property while you're protesting. Don't do this while you're protesting. But as you can see, we are very calm because we know we have our evidences to prove to the court that we won this election. So there's no point protesting. If you protest, they will use touts to do something and allege that it was actually the
they will
protesters
still be
that
the
did it.
one to instigate people who will destroy the properties and tag it on the protesters. They will tag the protesters as those destroying the properties. Meanwhile, they are still the one who will send people to destroy those properties. Yes, now we all saw it in Lagos.
The obedience.
Yes, we all saw it in Lagos how different places where different places where there was peaceful protest was like that. It is well. It is well. My chairman, I'll be going off now. I'll be going off. So possibly, thank you for having me here. We'll do this some other time again. Yes, it's actually coming and going. That's why I said I'll be going off now. Thank you for having me here. I will join some other time. All right.